Silencep picks Eisen, both two very good champions at the moment in as far as QPL stats go. Now, Blood Covenant, it gets spicy if we get there. CNZ bans Sorlag. Now, that's a little bit more targeted towards Silencep, but Silencep's picked Athena, and CNZ has gone with Ranger. The thing is, I give CNZ the advantage to win this. I think he's going to win it 2-0 or 2-1. He's like 60-40, maybe like 58-42. That kind of region. Let's get into the game, guys, because this is a big game right now. We have Silencep. He's got himself a couple of weapons. He's happy to pick up the heavy. Heavy and Mega get picked up at similar times. I expect that to be the first of many rails landed. Oh. Can't get the grenades to land. And I would love... I don't know if Sinclair is watching, but I'd love for the thing on Keel to fix so we can tell how many grenades he's got available to him. Because he's definitely not got 5. Oh, he's missing a lot of his combos there. I sort of said first of many rails. Unfortunately, it was the first of 2. He's missed a ton of his rail shots. Oh, hello. Stray pineapple. Two in a row. Silencep investing a lot to get this. But that one rail shot that Silencep landed was enough to make CNZ have to respect because he was then railable himself. He's putting in so much to this. And he can't hit it. Silencep giving himself some chances to clutch out, but some weird fights that he's been picking. Oh my god. He actually lands that? Okay, CNZ hitting like loads of shit right now. Really, really, really nice work from CNZ. There comes up at a good time. Oh, the missed rail! He runs out of LG. The Silencep just goes ham all the way to the end. He has to be careful though. Uh-oh. Oh, no grenades hit. Very few follow-ups on the rail. He didn't have any more LG anymore. He kind of... pushing that angle was just so difficult for him. Oh. Gotta be careful of those grenades again. Heavy in a moment. 100 damage through the window sets Silencep back to 1 HP. Silencep is really disadvantaged at the moment though. I don't really know how he survives. And he's stuck in this room. Rail misses though. It seems it's got to get out a bit. This is a small window of opportunity for Silencep now. It sounds like you just want to slow play it though a little bit more. You don't need to rush into anything. But it's just taking these rails. You can't be involved in these trades anymore. Okay, that's good. But he's again missing these combos. Like, it's very uncharacteristic of Silencep to not be connecting certain shots like this. He's gone a bit more aggressive now. Wow, he actually holds on the whole way. Just forcing his stack over. Oh, the realm disappears. That's the only reason that it was worth rocket jumping. He kind of needs to stack up again. Going for heavy, don't think is the best move. How to cap one's armor as soon as possible. It's a lot of damage. Going out the bounce pad's the wrong move, though. Whoa. Does he have any grenades? Oh, he doesn't have any rockets. He tries to click one out. I think he's got a full stack of grenades now. The machine gun damage is very good. Oh, and he hits a grenade there. He's got him weak. Oh my god, the amount of machine gun damage he does. Like, those shots are really hard to hit as well because of the bullet spread. It seems they're starting to miss a little. Silencep wants to jump in. Again, that relentless damage. He's got rails to work with, but it hits a beautiful pixel shot there on the teleporter exit. CNZ is 7-2 up. Very, very clean shots from CNZ. He makes everything look really easy. He's got this kind of like Hron style about him. I don't know if anyone would agree with that. Just he's not doing anything like enormously technically demanding, but it just feels like really straightforward, good, optimal play. No drama attached. Oh, that is not a good time to rocket jump. That was great lightning gun though. Yeah, Silencep's just been having so much difficulty here. I feel like the next map champion lineup maybe benefits. I said benefits it. It's maybe a better matchup for Silencep. Okay, well, he can get himself onto the board here. That spawn not going to work anymore, but maybe he's just trying to catch him a tad. Good timing. Really need some other weapons. Oh, only 10 damage. That's lethal, that jump there. CNZ just sitting, waiting, checking for the aggressive move. And it's like, okay, now I've got myself the mega health. Silencep really needs to think about how he's managing ammunition. He's not picking up extra LG ammo. He should be able to get onto the heavy or stick around near it. This hurts a lot. Ooh. Quick grenade on himself. The thing is, he can actually make it back into the game. Get the lightning gun. Oh, please get the lightning gun ammunition. Please get the lightning gun ammunition. Please get the lightning gun ammunition. Oh, he's going to die. I think CNZ's just been hitting too many rails for him. It's been so nice. 22 of 38, 57%, almost 2,000 damage. I feel like Silencep never really got off the start line with kill this game. We're used to seeing such amazing combos from him, but I really feel like, yeah, CNZ turned up the heat way too soon, and Silencep's been left kind of chasing his plays for the rest of the game. So to me, that's GG right there, and CNZ looks to take the first map in this. Hello, Calero. Hello, anybody else been tuning in recently? I've been enjoying today. Yeah, I'm sorry if my casting's not like that energetic at all, but I have a sleeping person in the house that I really don't want to wake up. Almost sent him off the map there.
Balls out.
Yo, it's Dirk. Thanks so much for the gifted sub to Scalebearer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, that rocket could have been tasty. That's going to be game, though, 11-4, favoring CNZ. We are going to be moving into Molten soon, where we'll have Nix versus Eisen. Well, that is Estonia 1, Netherlands 0. What time is it for me? Right now, it's 3:34. You guys are too nice. Alright, we're ready. We're ready for the next one. I feel like, yeah. It's a shame because we haven't really been watching Silencep today, and I feel like he's got such a cool style. We're just not able to see the best from him, like, right now. I hope he can show us what he's capable of. He's going versus an exceptionally talented player, so it's hard to make yourself stand out when you're going versus someone like CNZ. And CNZ's another person who, honestly, is... He very well could have been eligible for QPL. Like, he's been playing really well since 2018. Definitely one of the people up there. I'll give some advice to anyone talking about sound. Do not use HRTF on team modes or FFA. HRTF in duel is good. Otherwise, just use regular stereo. That is my advice. HRTF, in my opinion, is pretty good in duel. Anyway, on to the duel. We've got Silencep and CNZ fighting it out. Map 2, CNZ looking for one more to take him through to the final. And I honestly, if it's CNZ, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's CNZ or Silencep, but I'm really, really hyped if it's CNZ and Cypher in the final, because they're both second and third. CNZ second, Cypher third on points, but close together on points. And whoever wins it is going to be super close to Sirius's point score. Oh, CNZ, you got to watch out! 2 rails in a row. Really hoping that Mega would spawn for him, but that was super risky. Rightfully punished. Another little bit of splashy rockets. Oof. Good opportunistic plays from Silencep. There's a nice little split between the items at the moment, so he's just going to go for the heavy straight away and see what kind of position he can get himself in for Mega. Ghost walk out. Just spots him. He wants to go for the kill. I'm surprised he didn't commit, but he takes that bit of rail damage and just falls back. I don't dislike that. Conservative. CNZ's connecting at the moment. 2 rails in a row. And Heavy... When did Heavy get taken? Just after. Silencep's timing just falters a little bit. It's those rails, CNZ hitting all of those out of control rails. We've got a drop down from Silencep. He's just going with machine gun. It's like rockets are so difficult to hit from this angle. But it's a bet you just, those instances, you can't get the Mega health. The only way is you drop and you straight away, bloody hell, like double rail? Are you kidding me? Like you drop and you rocket jump straight out just to deny it from your opponent. Right, just as Silencep looks like he's out a little bit of the game, he just does something ridiculous. Those are the kind of ridiculous combos that I was expecting more in map 1. When you rely on your aim so much to get you through things, it's it can look bad if you know, if your mechanical skills aren't working. You find those fights aren't working, and that score definitely won't be working for you. Since it's just been holding that position for a while, so I was trying to figure out what's the... Ooh, that did go up the bounce pad. I mean, what's the most optimal thing I can do? I think get lightning gun, to me, is pretty optimal. Great shots. CNZ under a lot of pressure. He's been playing a very defensive game. I just wanted that to hit. It's like art. Sometimes you just want to see that brush stroke. Definitely got to be careful about managing some of his ammunition at the moment. Forces the ghost walk. Deny that hourglass. If you deny that hourglass, that's the BD play. No, 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 no. And see, this is another like faltering of the non-purebred Eula. He almost like I don't know why CNZ didn't take that heavy. To me, that's like the bigger mistake. There was a big chance for him to contest control there. And instead he didn't want to because no ghost walk up. I really can't think of a reason why. My god, man. Just pinned completely. I guess it's because he didn't have ghost walk before. And he didn't want to be caught out on the heavy and just take loads of damage. So he chose a safe play, or he didn't know exactly that heavy was up alternatively. We're seeing some really careful plays, though, from CNZ. I'm very impressed with his disciplined style. That's an awesome shot. Oh, the turret! It's resetting a little bit. We've still got an advantage for CNZ, but... Silencep managed to find LG, rail, and armor. And CNZ might be in trouble. That's going to be 4-4. He was trying to swoop up the heavy, but that wasn't a conservative play at all. Oh my god, that shot there. No! I didn't think it was going to happen, but still made it work. Unreal. Disappointment there for Silencep. CNZ is going to be elated with that. Whoa. That was such a weird fight. That turret providing such a monstrous distraction. CNZ's in trouble. No, my god, how did Sirius in the conversation? How did Silencep lose that fight? What happened to his LG? That's some of the worst LG I think I've ever seen from Silencep. That's really unfortunate timing for him. Hello. Hiya. Bye. Did that LG moment there on the stairs. I thought it was a freebie. And somehow CNZ takes that kill and the follow-up. I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is confusing, stressful, upsetting, exciting, euphoric. Silencep's still got a chance to get himself in this, though. He's got a better position now on the Mega. Forces out the Ghost Walk. That's always a big play to make. So now we've got Mega Health for Silencep. Silencep now looking for a way over to Heavy. Sorting out his control. And then he's going to sort out the scoreline. It's like a full 175-175. And Silencep should know where he is. CNZ doesn't really know where to step. Oh, he found him. This is so bad for CNZ. He can hit as much as he can. And he hits a lot. He hits a huge amount. But it's still going to be a kill for Silencep. Both of them being so patient, but... I think CNZ almost getting away with it too. So go for rail ammo and, or some ammo, like rail and LG both look kind of low at the moment. What, just pick up the ammo, Jesus Christ. Thank you. 2 minutes to negotiate this. He's not going to get bounce pad LG'd again. He might be able to force out Ghost Walk soon if he can hit a rail. Dude, there's rockets and the rail. Holy crap. I've got to wave goodbye to that mega health. This gets a little bit scary for Silencep now. Oh, rocket's a little bit off, but he managed to force out the Ghost Walk. Oh my god, it might happen again. No, it jumps into the rail. He knew that CNZ was going to pop up somewhere, but he just didn't really know how to handle that situation. It's so difficult to just want to stand still. And that little jump that he did is the faltering point, unfortunately for him. Oh my god, Silencep, is he giving himself hope still? He needs to get over to that rail room, hope that the spawn is elsewhere, because there's some great resources for him to keep him in the game. But he has to force out that Ghost Walk again in a second. That's what's so difficult about this. And I think he's got to chase. I think going for the Mega Health's too risky when he needs to get the Ghost Walk gotten rid of. He's made a really interesting play, though. He's forced out the Ghost Walk. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. He's found where he is. Oh my god, he's gonna get him! He manages to tie it up. Chases through the teleporter. CNZ can't land the shots that he's looking for. So with 15 to 20 seconds to go, Silencep is in the game. He needs to keep that ammo managed. Unfortunately for him, he will not get onto the heavy. But Silencep's gonna help us bring it over to sudden death. Jesus. I was thinking that, man, there's no way this teleporter game can go well, but Silencep manages to make the moves happen. But he's low on HP. CNZ is favorited at the moment, so Silencep has got to try and be super clutch. The Ghost Walk. The Ghost Walk. Oh my god, rocket into the follow-up. He's got the teleporter to go through. He hits the rail. What the shit just happened? Silencep wins it with such a clutch shot. He was on fuck all health. Bloody hell. Silencep throwing out some respect to him at the end there as well. Jesus, man. That was unexpected, man, because I thought that CNZ made the winning play at the end with the Ghost Walk. That was awesome. It was brave, but it was awesome. Somehow Silencep managed to dodge one of the rockets, I think. One of the rockets on one of the rails. Get through the teleporter, and he actually went to face him as well. Like, for CNZ, he knows he's got nothing. He knows that he can just breathe on Silencep and he's dead. So you expect him to go for the health bubbles or to, like, run across down to LG. So CNZ, like, right, I'm going to catch him with that angle. You know, as you jump across the nail gun and you go towards the lightning, and he's like, I'm going to catch him on that shot. And it's going to be fine. He had no idea that Silencep was going to go clutch. Yeah, probably, Rob. So if my wife hears me, I'm sorry. Please don't kill me.
Prepare to fight.
Alright, I mean, I've got to figure out what the hell's going on in this map. So we've got Ranger versus Athena, two champions that neither have the best win rate in QPL. How the hell is this going to go down here? I like both the champions. Athena, I think, can be a bit more brutal, but I do not know how rehearsed Silencep is with him. Pretty much everybody's got at least a good fundamental, or like, foundation of skill on Ranger. Can Silencep upset things a little, though? There's Silencep who hits the rail. We've got some hooks coming out. Another rail shot. Both of them doing damage to each other, but not bad damage. The orb keeps high ground. Both of these guys just... I don't know. Crazy acrobatics. And it's not just Athena with the rope tricks. Great rail. Silencep's in trouble, looking for a vertical shot. Silencep will be able to survive for a moment. He needs to find some resources. Gonna get shut down though by CNZ. He's just chasing. He's not going for control. He's going for blood. And he gets it. I love the orb play there. Really nice orb play. Those are like the... Oh, right off the spawn. That's hot. They haven't tweaked any spawns on Blood Covenant as far as I'm aware. And honestly, I really hope they don't. I think the spawns on Blood Covenant are just fine. In my honest opinion. I was going to say some stuff, but I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This game has been outrageous. They've both got a great read on each other. They understand what's going on. Both items are up at the same time, so Silencep knows there's a chance that he can get something. Oh, the little crouch. Ledge grab. Allows him to dodge the rail. So it's going to be a mega for a heavy. They've picked up in pretty much the same second as each other. I'm going to go over to Silencep for a bit. Let's see what he's up to. No LG at the moment for Silencep. Rail now would be nasty. Oh. Looks like he's going to go LG. Needs to be careful with his rails. He's only got 3 shots left. Whoopsie. Great rail from CNZ. Oh my god, what a return fire though. You need to get over to rail soon. Trying to back away. I don't really like how Silencep played those last 5-10 seconds. He was looking for damage, but he's already taking too much, taking too many risks. And CNZ's been looking decent. The thing is, if Silencep actually gets any momentum going and is able to secure that full control, it's really, really difficult to play against. Athena can snowball like harder than any other champion, I'd say. But it requires those very particular instances to occur, so Silencep needs to basically get full control, get a kill on CNZ without losing much stack, and hope that CNZ somehow flops his ability before dying. So then he can really farm very, very hard. Oh. Oh. Okay. There's no rail ammo crate at Super Shotgun. There's a rocket ammo crate though. Misses the shot and gives Silencep some good information about what's going on. Okay, so Silencep's done like step 1 of trying to re-secure control. Next step is trying to get that kill. And in the conditions of that kill depend whether he's gonna... or determine whether or not he's gonna be able to sustain control. Or actually like build any kind of momentum. But at the moment, looks like CNZ's gonna get himself onto the mega health. Silencep can't hit anything. The rockets have been okay. Silencep, can he get out in time? Looks like yes, but there's a rail available. Silencep just going to escape. Really, really hard shot. Silencep trying to go for. He needs to use that hook somehow. There's no mid-combat hooks, and Silencep's fights just have not been working. What's the damage like? It's 1400 versus 1100. The problem is, okay, control's somewhat even. Well, CNZ's been generally in control more consistently. You need to be doing more damage as the Athena. So he's getting a couple of these rails in, and he's starting to pick up that control, but you need follow-ups. You have to have them. And CNZ just playing very defensive. He's got a good defensive position.
Balls out.
But there's a chance for him now. He hits the rail afterwards. That was the opportunity. There's still ability in play for CNZ. Silencep does manage to pick up some items afterwards. It's maybe even worth hooking over and trying to go for a rocket play. Rail is not the right weapon there. It is not the right weapon. I'm so disappointed that he used the... Oh my god. Wait, what the hell? Is he going to go for the rail shot? Oh my god, he gets blasted in the face by the orb. You've got to, like, wrench it out of your system a little bit if you're Silencep there. That is brutal. I honestly think the weapon choice is kind of what killed his chances at the comeback. He can maybe come back still, though. Go for rockets. Got him on 36 HP. Silencep is very weak, but he knows that it won't take much to kill CNZ. This stack is often about who can just be super clutch. So I'm saying, Ben is saying Silencep much better last map. Well, he's got these like very interesting off picks, like Keel, like Athena. And I don't think he's bad of these champions, but I think it's harder. He makes it harder on him because he's got to play an even more perfect game to make those types of picks work. I think it applies also with champions like Slash, Anarchy, Clutch, and so on. Just Silencep, I think, needs to keep on practicing his game with those champions if he wants to keep using them, or he needs to start adopting those Visors, Galenas. I mean, we saw him play Eisen already. Dooms, and so on. And CNZ is like, just get me to the final, man. These points matter so much, so he's rightfully playing as defensive as this. And Silencep just can't close the gap because it's so risky for him. His stack is fragile. And CNZ doesn't have rockets or rail. Silencep, you've got to use different weapons, buddy. Down on the bottom floor. Silencep looks like he's lost position of him. It seems just kind of like facing through the wall, trying to get as much sound information as possible. He's going to break out of there. That's going to be GG, guys. We're going to see CNZ and Cypher after this map is over. And that is going to be our last series of the day. CNZ just looking so solid here. Silencep, I don't know, maybe the pressure of making everything happen on Molten Falls, which is like one of the best maps that I'd seen in ages. Maybe the pressure of all that made him crumble in this next one. It was a low damage game, but it was a very defensive game. CNZ respecting what an Athena can do, but pouncing when he needed to. And just a couple of, you know, like missed weapon choices, missed movements from Silencep, and it's, yeah, it costs you a game. I don't think there should be any ammo crates for rail on DM6. I think part of what makes this map so interesting and challenging is the fact that if you want rail or you want rail ammo, you have to go to